Testing. Alright. Sights and sounds. Come on, Twitch. I know it's there. Let's go. Show. Please show. There we go. Alright. I just gotta get past this part. Ooh, back to back. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza stream. We stream all the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games. This is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Hello and welcome. This game's the first time we've actually been caught up. Hey, we're about to be caught all the way up. Except not, because I gotta haul the PlayStation 3 up in here. So that we can do the PlayStation 3 games that are left. Not Ishin. We already did Ishin. Dead Souls. Kinzen. This game has a photosensitivity and epilepsy warning. Please do be aware of that if that is something that you need to be aware of. I have pinned... Ooh. I have pinned the warning to the top of the chat. Hey, it's Gob Pasta! Nice to see you! Hello, hello. How you doing? Oh man, we got thingies. We got thingies. Okay. So, supposedly a thingy here. Supposedly. How am I? I've had like, let's just scooty scoot over to, I guess I could play, I think I can play poker with Han Jungi. I'm trying to get his bond level up. So I'm like, maybe I can do that and work on our soul bonds of friendship. I've been having long COVID brain fog. I think like I don't know if you were here when I accidentally plant poisoned my entire face, which was a real series of rolling ADHD catastrophes, but there was a bad weed. I didn't wash my hands good enough, and then I put lotion on, and it was a problem. Yeah, Josh went. It looked like I had lost a fight. It looks like I was a tomato that lost a fight. Like it was red and purple. Not good. Is this not it? Oh, this is it. Yeah, it took several days for that to get better. And it's been kind of a like rough year. Like I think it's going to be good, but I do wish to play at the casino. It's going to be good eventually, but like I got like 3 crowns and two root canals, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff, and I just was sick, and like I haven't been around because the heat has been so bad. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I hope you had a nice visit. I hope you had a nice visit with Meerkat. Play with friends. Alright. But yeah, it's just like, it seems like stress. it seems like stress kind of makes the long COVID stuff like worse, and it's just been kind of a physically like stressful year because I had like because of basically I never caught my shit up after 2020 with like medical tests and stuff, and like there's stuff you got to do like regular, and we had to move, so and that took a long time, and I was just like I can't do both of those things at the same time, right? Like that would have just been way too much. Oh no! The wing broke on the plane? That's so scary. I'm glad that you're okay. Yeah, and so it's like it wasn't like bad stress, but like, I had to do a colonoscopy simply for age reasons because I was due, but then I had to stop taking supplements that I take for the long COVID, and so then I had a flare, and then the dental stuff just it really dragged out. And there was a lot of other stuff too, and then I had a little swap around at my job that was a little bit stressful, and and then I poisoned my entire face. Also, one of the medications I was taking to help with like hot flashes and nausea was causing excruciating like back pain, and so like I finally figured that out and stopped that, which is great. So my back is significantly better, but I was taking it for a reason, and so now hot flashes and nausea. It's just been it's been like wild, and I think at a certain point my like brain fog, I don't know, I think my brain just like was like no, and like I just haven't really been able to do anything, and anytime I try to do anything, I feel really like bad and pressury. But yeah, I mean, I think like it's been a lot of stuff. A lot of that stuff like did need to happen. I'm not mad about it or anything. Like once Josh saw my face and I explained to him what had happened, he went to the yard. He took it very seriously. He went out to the yard and because I have a little plant danger on my phone that tells me like what plants things are, and I was like, it's this kind, white snake root. And he went through and pulled out every single piece of it that he could find, and put all of his clothes in the laundry by themselves, and then went and took a shower. And it was not a little bit of stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, 100% thank you to Josh for being the best person ever. Because, a lot of people don't take that seriously, but he took it very seriously. Because he cares about me, and he takes my well-being very seriously. Whatever. Whatever, Itachi. But yeah, I think the thing that I don't like the most about the brain fog, because like the executive function stuff, I'm like, I mean, it's like ADHD, but bad, like worse. It's like ADHD, like at its worst, but kind of more. But I've got like ways to deal with that. It's the part where like Nothing is making me happy. Everything feels unsatisfying. Like, that's the part where I'm just like, this sucks. Like, it just sucks. And, I'm like, I'm so tired of feeling like gritty inside my brain. And I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna name the brain fog, Gary the Grumpy Gremlin. And it's just Gary just grumping around being like, meh, I don't want to draw. Fine, Gary. Okay, can we, like, read a book? No, that's too hard. Alright, fine, Gary. Do you want to put a puzzle together? No. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna vacuum then. I guess that's what we're doing, Gary. Since you didn't like anything, we're just gonna vacuum. Because it needs to be done, and you're just being a grumpy butt. Dang it, Gary! I am very reactive to so many things, and so many people don't take it seriously. It's really true. I don't understand why people, like, don't get that, like, your body and other people's bodies are different, and they will react differently to different things. And just because you're like, well, I'm not allergic to peanuts, so it's still a thing. I can only imagine Gary the snail from SpongeBob. Oh, that's a good one. Like, is Gary the snail kind of grumpy? It's more of like, what if Gary was also Squidward? It's a real Squidward kind of like feel where it's just like, yeah, about everything. I have a friend who is vegan. I can't be, and she would clean her whole kitchen just to make sure her nuts didn't contaminate when she cooks me meals. That's like, yeah, extreme shout out to Sharon. That's very, like, you know, that's what you should do, you know? Or just be like, I gotta get you something from somewhere else or something. I don't know. But, like, if you got somebody with you and you need to feed them, then, like, you definitely don't want to poison them. And, like, nut allergies can be really serious. Even if you just tell me, hey, I don't like mushrooms, right? Like, you can ask me what's gonna be in the spaghetti if I'm like, oh, yeah, it's gonna be like onions and mushrooms and, you know, tomatoes and like ground beef and stuff. And if you're like, oh, I'm a vegetarian, I'm like, we just won't put meat in it then. Like, oh, I can't eat onions. I'm like, okay, that's a little tough, but we can make it work. You know, like, you don't like mushrooms? Baby, I won't put mushrooms in it. Like, I just want everybody to have a nice time. Shannon's a real one. I appreciate her. But, like, it's better than it was, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm tired of being in recovery mode. I want to just be able to do thingies. This is all. Can I just do thingies, please? Yeah, definitely tell Shannon. I don't got nothing. I'm getting out. Gary will not allow thingies at the moment. Won't even let me, like, play Final Fantasy IV. Mess. It's just a mess. Like, I don't like how gritty and squinchy it feels, and I don't like how it kind of feels like half a headache, but like nothing helps.
ベッドだ。ここはコールです。いいよ。勝負。そう来るか。ここは勝負です。
Man, forget this. I'm getting out.
ダメだ。こんなもんでどうだ。もっと高くしましょう。いいよ。まだまだ。
The only thing Gary will let me do is write pissy tweets, and I'm just like, stop it, Gary. Stop it, you grumpy butt. I'm like, I feel like maybe just personifying it and treating it like it's like a grumpy cat having a moment. Maybe it'll be a little bit less frustrating. Cause like Reggie gets real mad sometimes, and I'm just like, Tifa gets really mad sometimes. And it's just like, oh, tiny baby's having a feeling. Sometimes they have very big feelings. Yeah, that's a real nice thing to try to do, God Pasta. It's just like, it seems like it's so idiosyncratic for different people. But I'm glad that you feel better. My hope is that, like, because I was hoping that this was going to be my year, but then I didn't realize I was going to need, like 6 months worth of dental work. And amounts of that time, y'all remember, I was just come on here and be like, it hurts, cause it hurt all the time, for months, and so it was not the charming respite that I was hoping for when we moved into this house. Also, we had to unpack the house, so that's all done. I got all my oil paints. Hooray, you know, like, we're all, doing pretty good, and so I'm like, you know, what if, like, given a year of not excruciating back pain, and not excruciating teeth pain, and not colonoscopy, and not uterine biopsy, and just, like, regular, like, hopefully not work swap again. Although, I mean, who knows? They could swap me around at any point. At least I'm still employed. But I'm like, what if, like, a whole year, maybe 2, of just, like, making art, streaming, having cool projects to noodle around with, and, like, and gardening. What if just, like, a year or 2 of that? Who knows how I might feel at that point? One would hope a lot better. Well, I gave Gary an edible, so hopefully that will satisfy him for the rest of the night, because that does tend to take the edge off the grittiness. But, like, I have to be normal while I do normal stuff, you know, and so, like, I can't, unfortunately, can't just stay ripped all day. I always said that if my wildest weirds I got rich, I would start patronizing my disabled artists. Oh, me too. I would set up so many grants. Oh my god. I would be the, like, monarch of grants for art. Art grants. Sometimes we have to be responsible adults. Boo! Dislike, but necessary. Sometimes we have to be responsible, and sometimes we have to do what we're supposed to. You know, Cause other people depend on us.
よしベッドだこんなもんでどうだ
The Grant Mon Art Key. I get you.
勝負
Oh my word. Okay, I'm still gonna stay in.
ベッドだ
He's probably got the ace like a butt.
勝負
Dang it, Adachi, what do you have? Ah!
儲かったな
Alright, I'll go one or two more. So I did the thing that I was the reason why I was like on time, but I'm usually early. And the reason why I was like not here as early as I normally am is because I was screen capping the last time I had a full-on motor rant about AI, fake art, because the AI is not real either. That ain't what that is, but okay.
勝負
Thank you. I'm glad somebody likes them and I have somewhere to put them instead of just on Twitter, which is not fun anymore, or like at Josh, you know. Tell it to Reggie, like whoever, whatever. Put it in the Discord. This sucks. I'm getting out. If I know you asked God Pasta about stuff that is not Discord, I am on Mastodon, and so is Forstein. And they're a great Mastodon follow. But like if you wanted to get on Mastodon, I'm not currently using it at the moment because I've been sick, but I do intend to. Is it invite only? Not exactly. Like, you have to, like, ask them, can I please join your Mastodon server? But once you do, you're on it. Hey, it's Sean. How you doing? But like, Forstein could maybe tell you more about it because they know more about it than I do. All or nothing is the way. I got you. Well, I mean, this is a good one to call for all or nothing. Because this is finally a good hand. But yeah, I did open Twitter long enough to get mad at something. I was like, what did I do this to myself for? I think after this, what I'm probably gonna do is hop over to the strip club and try to boost Han Jungi's bond level some more. There's only so much of that I can take at once. Not because it's like actually explicit or anything. This is Yakuza. It is very PG-13. But it's more that just it's kind of repetitive. That's okay. Diet porn is the Yakuza style. It's not even that. I'll put the links in Godpasta so that you can get a link to the Discord invite. Oh, potentially Mastodon Forstein, but Gob said that they would try to come in the Discord maybe instead. But Forstein is also qualified to help you with embroidery should you happen to need that. Oh, it used to be. Are you talking about Yakuza 0? What was up with all the balloon animals? That's one of the things where I'm like, let's get back to Yakuza Zero's, not balloon animals, but balloons. There's an amount of balloons. It's so strange. I loved it. I thought it was so funny. There's like in the telephone card girl like videos that you can open up. There's like an amount of them have some like appearance by balloons. Like they clearly had like a hotel room and some bubble baths, some bikini, and some balloons, and they were working it as hard as they could for that shoot. And God bless them. I was like, why does everyone have balloons? And there was one, I don't know, Gob, you might remember this, but like, we were like, oh, this one doesn't have balloons, and then they turned the camera very slightly to one side, and there they were. Oh, you mean in Gaiden? Those videos were wild. Yakuza, here's the thing, every game inside a Yakuza game, Night Trap is inside Yakuza now. Because Yakuza is bringing back full-on FMVs, Wing Commander style, and I love it. I love it. More games should do it. Night Trap, yeah. There was a, oh, for God's sake, again? Alright, forget this. Depending on how old you are, you may not remember this, but there was, in the 90s, a huge, in the United States, like, panic about video games corrupting the youths. This was when I was a youth, and I thought it was very silly, because it was. Because people would, like, legitimately go into fucking Congress and describe video games like the way that people talk about AI now, like it's wizard magic shit, and anybody who'd ever touched a video game was like, you can't even do that in video games, what are you talking about?